So this is pretty wild, and the headlines are definitely garnering a lot of attention on social media. Elon Musk could potentially become the world's first trillionaire within a decade if he hits performance based milestones. This was recently announced today. Tesla shareholders approve a $1 trillion compensation package. Here on Yahoo News, it says that is, of course, if it manages to hit some truly mind boggling goals for Tesla. To unlock the full value of his compensation package, Musk must hit milestones that sound more like science fiction than corporate strategy. So, some of the milestones that are required in order for him to hit this trillion dollar, I keep saying million and billion, trillion dollar package is if he gets Tesla to reach a market cap of $8.5 trillion, deploys 1 million robo taxis, and produces 1 million Optimus humanoid robots. Right now, for reference, Tesla's market cap is currently at $1.43 trillion. So basically, he has to multiply it by six-fold. Obviously, the world's first trillionaire is something we've been hearing about, especially over the past couple of years. And the idea of that even being a potential reality sounds absolutely wild to everybody. And it's definitely going to cause a lot of people to be very, very angry, just matter of fact. So on social media, of course, on X, people have ranging views, especially now because X is obviously purchased and owned by Elon. So it definitely tends to sway a bit more to the right here as well. But I'll show you guys both sides. So all the people crying about Elon's $1 trillion package, claiming that he can, quote, end world hunger. Throwback to when he offered $6 billion if the United Nations World Food Program can publicly lay out how they will solve world hunger, and they couldn't come up with a plan. So I actually didn't know about this. So curious now. Dr. Eli David said, fun fact, CNN Business said 2% of Elon Musk's wealth could solve world hunger. And Elon, this was back apparently in 2021, said, if WFP could describe exactly how $6 billion will solve world hunger, I will sell Tesla stock right now and do it. That's pretty wild. And then Cindy McCain, she apparently works for as one of the leadership of WFP at the time, says, let's talk. I can basically come to you on a flight immediately. Throw me out if you don't like what you hear. And he responded by saying, please publish your current proposed spending in detail so people can see exactly where the money goes. She did respond back to it, but of course, Libs of TikTok didn't share that part because the account is super right wing and tries to just like give a skewed view. The people on the left, though, aren't always faithful either. One recent politician, where was this? Elon Musk also just responded to a politician and called him out also for basically saying the same thing regarding this package. So what's so interesting about this, and well, first off, the idea that there could be the world's first trillionaire, while what we're seeing here in America is that the younger generation, and especially Gen Z, are becoming less and less capitalist because of the fact that there seems to be such an income disparity, especially these young disenfranchised younger people that are immediately just coming out of college and not being able to find a job with their degree. It's causing a lot of people upset. There's an article I wanted to share with you guys as well that just gives a little bit more context on this. Why Elon Musk got the most ridiculous pay package in the history of humanity. Here, let me just go ahead and give it a better view here for you guys to see. Give me a second here. And it basically says, no, actually, Elon is not getting $1 trillion from Tesla. It's not happening, not a real thing. I'm sorry, even if the headlines you see talk about that. The reason this article goes on to say it's not a real thing is basically because the idea that Elon Musk could even bring Tesla's market cap up to 8.5 trillion dollars is absolutely ridiculous, and that Elon Musk has a history of over exaggerating. Apparently, with Doge, he initially promised $2 trillion savings with the federal government. He later revised that number to 1 trillion and then to 150 billion. If you go on the Doge website now, they say that they've saved up about $200 billion However, that's not fully verified. And it just goes on to say he continues to make unsubstantiated claims about the nearest future, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, that is still a real number. If he does hit that $8.5 trillion market cap, then that could be a potential reality for him. So on social media, again, let's just see what some of the criticism is, because I know that this was going to bring up a lot of classist divide, which of course makes sense, just given the kind of political situation that we're in right now. Just go ahead and share my screen here. Alrighty, there we go. So Elon Musk got his $1 trillion payout after gutting USAID, which costs lives, giggling about it with a chainsaw, and he's an immigrant. The irony is insane. And then, of course, some people are saying it in support of him, saying, Godspeed, Elon, just do your thing. Guinness World Records actually tweeted about it as well just 10 hours ago. The world's richest man could soon become the first trillionaire. To all the haters writing about Elon's compensation package, step one, stop wasting your life on envy. It's the deadliest of the 7 sins. Instead, why don't you go out and build your own $8.5 trillion company? It's super easy, right? Funny how the loudest critics are always the one who contribute zilch to society, just leeching off of it. I find it interesting, some people just like really hard-headed on supporting somebody potentially becoming a trillionaire. Really, I'm pretty like independent in my views when it comes to both the left and the right. But these staunch critics, these staunch defenders of trillionaires, it's just I don't know. I feel like it's something you just need to think about a little bit longer, at least. And then it goes on sharing the same thing. You're hopelessly illiterate. Elon Musk has to create new industries, $7 to $10 trillion of market cap, make Tesla the biggest company on earth known today, and create tons of jobs in the process before getting paid. It's a pay for performance package, something you've never had to adhere to in Congress. Oh, so this is what I was actually wanted to show you guys. Either um, let's see, who is this individual? Proud Dad Rhino. So Elon Musk got his $1 trillion package after gutting the USAID, and that was what the response was to that. So of course, now when you're seeing stuff like this is why you end up seeing people in office like Zoran Mamdani become elected, is because you end up getting this younger generation that's so fed up reading all of this stuff, that feel very disenfranchised, and they just simply don't see where else to turn to, and they become very, very mad at the income inequality in the United States. There's 8.1 billion people in the world. He could give everyone $1 billion and still have 484 billion left. Don't know how that makes sense. So that's really it. All I wanted to show you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this in the comments. Otherwise, I guess we'll see how things unfold moving forward. I think that if class, I feel like society's just becoming more and more tense over time anyways, and the idea of a trillionaire coming to be without civil unrest following that seems pretty short-sighted. So short video for today, but that's about it. If you found this video interesting, make sure to click the subscribe button below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.